Nebraska Public Media Sports, your home for championship sports, is live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln for the NSAA Volleyball Championships. Ready now for our second title game of the day, and it's in Class D1. Two teams very familiar with each other. It's the Amherst Broncos and the SEM Mustangs. And welcome inside the Bob Devaney Sports Center, along with Kathy Wieskamp. I'm Larry Putney. Good to have you with us for our second state title match. It's not often you go into a state championship match and there's no reason to scout the other team.
Absolutely. These teams have played 4 times already. This will be their 5th matchup. They're also kind of a family affair. They know each other. They're neighbors. There's a lot of family. So this is 2 teams that have seen each other 4 times. It's 2-2. And so this is the big one right here. This would be the first time that Amherst would have a chance at the state championship, and it's been since 1981 for SEM.
Wow. 42 years. Well, there it is, SEM and Amherst in D1. C2 would be Clarkson and Lincoln Lutheran. That's coming up following this match. And then this afternoon, we've got Mendon, Kearney Catholic, Scott and Norris, Southwest, and Papillion La Vista in Class A to round out our day. These two teams certainly know each other. Amherst High School is just northwest of Kearney, a 2-hour and 15-minute drive from the Bob Devaney Sports Center. And if you go just 15 minutes northwest of that, that's where you'll find Sumner-Eddyville-Miller. In the same conference. They've played 4 times. This is going to be the 5th. They are literally 15 minutes away from each other on Highway 40. Amherst with a 3-1 win over BDS and also knocked off GACC. And for Sumner-Eddyville-Miller, it was a win 3-2 over St. Mary's in round 1. And then they swept Elgin Pope John. Let's go down to the floor to the 3rd member of our crew. Here is Anna Bellinghausen.
Thank you, Larry. Amherst looking for their very first title in school history. I spoke to Coach Fader, and she told me resiliency is the word for her squad. She knows that this team can get it done, and it's going to be important because, like you guys mentioned, these 2 teams know each other very well.
Thank you very much, Anna. It is number 6, SEM. Number 5, Amherst. Neither of these teams were seated in the top 4, but here they are playing for a state title in D1 when we come back.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
The way we use electricity has changed a lot over the years. What hasn't changed is our commitment to make sure it's there the moment you need it. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
I think it's important for people to donate for Nebraska Public Media to continue to deliver the same high quality content that we have, especially on the sports side. We know how popular sports are in the state, and we know how sports hungry Nebraskans are. So to be able to donate to Nebraska Public Media allows us to continue producing the same high level quality content that you've come to expect from us and that we hope to continue to provide for years to come.
From the capital city, we've got state championship volleyball in Nebraska Public Media. The Mustangs, the Broncos getting set to battle. And for introductions, let's go to Steve Lemon.
Good morning and welcome to the Bob Devaney Sports Center for Championship Saturday of the 2023 Nebraska School Activities Association State Volleyball Championships. Today's Class D1 championship match features the number 6 seed Sumner-Eddyville-Miller Mustangs and the number 5 seeded Amherst Broncos. The NSAA is proud to recognize our premier corporate partners, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, the Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association, and Nebraska Orthopedic Center for their outstanding support of NSAA activities. And now it's time to meet the teams. First, let's meet the Sumner-Eddyville-Miller Mustangs. Number 2, Taryn Arbuthnot. Number 4, Bryn Eggleston. Number 6, Katie Ryder. Number 7, Jenna Claflin. Number 8, Camden Olivius. Number 10, Jacelyn Hoos. Number 11, Micah O'Neill. Number 12, Jordan Jackson. Number 13, Kaylee Jackson. Number 14, Ellie Scoville. Number 15, Allie Rohde. And number 16, Mary Day. The assistant coaches are Megan Hunt and Misty Freeman. The head coach for the Mustangs is Tammy Kenton. And now here are the Amherst Broncos. Number 1, Josie Tesmer. Number 3, Hannah Herrick. Number 4, Lainey Mitchell. Number 5, Andy Jackson. Number 6, Josie Lashenkohl. Number 10, Keely Hagan. Number 11, Kenna Hagan. Number 12, Sydney Mao. Number 13, Saren Prickett. Number 14, Grace John. Number 15, Lucy Van Rankin. Number 18, Sadie Van Rankin. And number 20, Libby Mitchell. The assistant coaches are Ali Vavra, Aislinn Klein, and Kyle Fader. The head coach for the Broncos is Joni Fader. Our officials today are Paul Keeney and Jordan Keeney. The bench official is Jennifer Myers. Our line judges are Jillanna Sutton and Michelle Wolf. And now, let's play state championship volleyball.
Look at the starting lineups for the Broncos of Amherst. Hannah Herrick and Sydney Mao are in the middle. Your outsides are Hagan, Prickett, and John, who also double as your setters, Saren Prickett and Grace John. And the starting lineup for SEM, the Mustangs, they come in at 29-4 on the year. Caitlin Reitner will lead the way for SEM. SEM has not been in a state championship match since they won it 42 years ago. That was 1981. Kathy DeBoer was still playing high school volleyball when they last won it.
Absolutely.
Down in First, Nebraska.
Yep, freshman, Norris High. So that means it's been a while.
Well, that's not what I was trying.
The moral of the story is.
Not what I was trying. That's not where I was going with
yes,
that.
Yes, it was.
Okay. There's a look at Joni Fader. Joni Fader's actually from Sumner, and she's playing against Sumner-Eddyville, and she's playing against her cousin, Tammy Kenton. That is the cousin of Joni Fader. You talked about the storyline, and there are many. That is one of them.
It is truly a family affair, and this game will be discussed at Thanksgiving dinner with one another.
No doubt about it. Outside, an aggressive swing, but right into that big block of SEM. Looked like Mike O'Neill getting the hand on that.
And just a great job closing the block. You can see the two of them working in tandem. Good footwork.
Might have been Claflin actually got the block. We'll go down as double block. They'll both get credit.
Absolutely.
And then into the block and out.
And you're going to see these teams are very well coached. Both of these coaches are very knowledgeable coaches and veteran coaches, and you can definitely see it in the play on both sides of the net.
Down the line, but it is wide, and a quick 3-0 lead for Sumner-Eddyville-Miller, the Mustangs. We've mentioned these two teams have already played 4 times this year. This is the 5th. It just happens to be for a state title. They've split the previous 2. SEM lost the first 2. Amherst Broncos won the last 2. Down the line.
O'Neill, just a great quick wrist snap shot off the edge of the block.
And there it is, the best of 5. Amherst took the first 2. SEM won the last 2 by sweep. Could have been 3-1 in one of those last 2, but either way, they were controlled and won by the Mustangs. Outside, Claflin doesn't clear the net, and point for Amherst. They're on the board.
That always feels good to get that first one. And get the ball in your hands.
So here is Saren Prickett. Prickett is a 5'9" senior. She's an outside hitter as well as a setter, keeps that alive.
Yeah, Amherst runs a 2-setter system, and those 2 setters are also hitters, so they don't sub out necessarily for them. They play a dual role.
Return goes a little wide, takes the headset off our cameraman down near the court. See if we can see this. Oh, you just missed it.
Yep. Just out.
Serve wide.
You know, great job there by Tesmer to follow that ball right to the sideline, make that right call.
Lasher Cole now back to serve. She is a senior libero. Outside. Boy, what a great shot by Micah O'Neill. Deep corner, cross court, gets the kill.
Those deep corners, the defense is usually rotated to one side or the other, where the hitter's hitting from, and then up the sideline. That deep corner is very vulnerable if you can get it over the block.
Off the block. And another point for Amherst. Back to within 3.
Just a good roll off the block. The defense caught. Sometimes it just doesn't roll your way.
Hannah Herrick to serve. Pass shank a little bit, then a double. Double on the touch off of that pass. A lot of spin on that when that pass isn't clean, right, Kathy?
Yep, absolutely. And then the setter's hand, it's just a lot of, get a clean contact with the hands. Another tough serve.
There's a bump set at this time, then a free ball over. Good opportunity. A little left-handed punch, not down by Hagan. Bump set it the other way, this to Prickett. And gets a kill.
Really used the hands of, I believe it was O'Neill.
John.
Actually, yeah, on the outside there. Just a soft touch. Catches the tempo of the block off guard and pulls it down for her.
So right, it was Grace John who had that last kill. That goes off the top of the block. No doubt about that being Micah O'Neill who gets the kill.
She's a 4-year starter and very experienced, and she really is a big leader for this team.
Averages nearly 5 kills per set.
I mean, on the season.
Yeah.
That isn't a state tournament. That is.
It's remarkable.
Yeah.
Into the net goes Jackson. Amherst making a bit of a run here. Right back in it. Here is Grace John, the senior. Good pass. Nice coverage off of the block. And a point for SEM.
Tough ball there, couldn't control.
Right down the line. That's an explosive shot by Saren Prickett.
Beautiful location and placement.
Prickett's had 26 kills in 2 matches down here at state this week. She had 15 in the opening round, 11 in the semifinal win. The end of the block, and it falls on the Broncos side. Point SEM. Job kind of hanging there. Arbuthnot. And again, boy, that line shot is open right now for Prickett.
But Prickett has such good control of the ball. I mean, she's just taking that, and you can just really see that space right here. She's finding that, and her placement of the ball. She's making them make a decision or getting it in. And remember, she's playing a dual purpose. She's a setter, hitter here, and so that speaks to her skill and talent level.
Big block. That's Hannah Herrick who got the hand on it.
Nothing like a big block to create some energy and momentum. Look at that great seal and that hand pressing over the net. Love the energy there.
Big celebrations create big momentum.
Just feed your fuel.
Yeah, out of the back row, but into the net on the swing by O'Neal.
So Amherst getting comfortable here, getting in a rhythm.
O'Neal tried to tip near corner. Off the block, and the kill in the middle.
And again, just working kind of some of those edges of the block and those areas just off to the sides of the block. The attackers are trying to catch some holes and some spaces on the court.
Good pass.
Nice push ball up to the outside.
Did not get the touch. That's just a bit long. Went high hands, but just missed.
Coach Fader kind of giving some insight there, talking to her.
On the second, not down. Micah O'Neal.
She's a powerhouse. I love it. And again, goes up strong, aggressive. And blockers, even if they're there, have a challenge just because of the force that she's got behind the ball.
Mistimed there. Pushed outside, off the top of the block, not down to the swing by Prickett. Good up for Tessmer. Here's a bump set.
Good turn. Great job there by Hannah Herrick to turn that ball. She had a blocker right in front of her, and she didn't have a big approach to get after it. Did a nice work with her hand then with the contact and putting that spin on the ball.
Tough serve by Prickett. And the ace for Prickett. And we are knotted at 12. You just get a feeling like this is going to be one of those. They both know each other so well. They know tendencies. They know players. They know what to look for when who's in the front row. It's just going to be.
Yep, no open areas, and also both coaches are again very knowledgeable and make adjustments. So in timeouts or between sets, we're going to see teams adjusting to one another as well.
SEM gets the point off the net violation, but what a swing by O'Neal. So here's Katie Ryder now serving. Good in-system, quick run to the middle.
I was just going to say in-system. So nice and great control. When you get that ball in systems, blockers got to validate every attacker, and so you often get those one-on-one matchups.
It's a nice little leave there for the left-handed Claflin, who puts it away.
Claflin's on the right side. That's her onside, being a lefty, and so it really feeds in her to being able to swing aggressive, see the court, see what she's got as her hitting shoulders right on that ball.
Good swing, but a better up by Prickett.
Prickett's just doing a lot of great things out there.
So is Micah O'Neal.
Micah, she's just fun to watch. I just love her intensity, her aggressive, explosive. She's just powerful and wants the ball.
Yeah.
That's the other part.
And another kill, this time for the Broncos on the left side. Hagan with the swing and the kill. Joni Fader, 5th year with the Broncos, and Tammy Kenton has been 6 years at SEM.
She was at Lexington for 30+ years, and she said this is a great opportunity to come home, and loves that she's back home and in the community, just loves the community and being back with family and friends.
The same thing we were talking about earlier during the first match is, he said it's just so much about community in the small towns, the support they get, and all you have to do is look in the stands here to see the kind of support that SEM has and that Amherst has.
Yep, and they talk about, again, the things that they do for them, the send-offs and even helping with meals or whatever, but they said more than anything, it's their support being here. And they're traveling, they're coming to our games, they're so wonderful.
Deep corner, got it. What a great push by Grace John.
Grace John knew, and again, that's talking about coming into this match knowing these other teams where open areas are, and with the defense where they set their base position, that corner is tough to stop. It's open.
Didn't clear the net. Back and forth set number 1. Grace John serving. Tried that near cross corner, but Prickett didn't get it to fall. And go right back to Prickett again. That time off the top of the block.
Coverage and save there.
Kept it alive. Got the touch and a point for the Broncos on the longest rally thus far in the match.
Broncos stayed with it, stayed organized. And Sydney Mao just catches the fingertips.
Net violation calling the Broncos. This is a match of long rallies. I mean, longer than usual, right? A lot of defense being played, but again,
They know each other. They know areas.
Yeah.
They know tendencies. And again, they're talented enough to be able to respond and react to those things that they're seeing.
Tip not down by Hagan. Prickett not down, little joust at the net.
Wow!
Big block by Sydney Mao.
That whole series, I was watching Mao as she transitioned off and trying to hold the blockers when she was on offense, and then got back into that strong base. Great job closing and sealing.
Straight up.
I just love both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't think, they just react, they play, they respond. No hesitation.
If this match goes 5, it's going to be the longest match.
We might have a
in
record time.
in NSAA history of championship volleyball.
Can this continue? They played.
Look at this.
I know.
Outside, out there.
But both teams are staying organized and disciplined.
Down the line, not down. Just wide on the swing by Jackson. Point Broncos.
And everybody's clapping for the great play and the long rally that we're seeing here. Just great organization, and they're just staying calm. They're doing great things.
Mustangs take the timeout at 19-18. Amherst hitting 140, Mustangs hitting 171. Let's revisit last year's Class D1 state title.
Hartington Cedar Catholic knocked off conference rival Norfolk Catholic in 5 sets for their first title since 2012. The Trojans rallied from an early 5-point deficit in the first to take the set 26-24. After the score was tied 4-4 in the fifth, Cedar Catholic went on a short 3-0 run and never looked back.
Big win for Cedar Catholic out of Hartington. Took home the state championship. Somebody will either take home their first or their first in a very long time here in D1.
Just going to say new faces here this year, and again, new opportunities for both these teams.
Great set. Jackson not down. Run the middle again. Just stepping in there to take it as Prickett. She saw the middle open.
And she really is a leader on this Broncos squad. You talked about her versatility and her role, but she just really knows. Her IQ and knowledge of the court and what's out there is really impressive.
Amherst the first to 20 here at 2018. Just a little cut or something.
First aid. Yep. Attention.
Amherst in the middle of a 6-1 run. Hey, you don't want to miss NSAA football championships. That's Monday, November 20th and Tuesday the 21st. You can visit nebraskapublicmedia.org/sports for the full schedule, but we will have live streaming that's going to be available on the Nebraska Public Media app, which will also be supported through Apple TV and Chromecast. It's championship ball season here on Nebraska Public Media. Off the top of the block, not down. Great up. Finally, the Broncos close it out.
They've just been working hard offensively, and as I watch their attackers getting in position, they're coming in different locations. I mean, also, we got to give credit to outstanding defensive play there on SEM.
Swing out of the back row by O'Neal. She terminates. Back to within 2. Kaylee Jackson will serve. Senior outside hitter. Great diving up in the back row. That's Herring.
Got a lefty on the outside. Blocker's got to make some adjustments. Oh.
Yep, just into the net, as you see Saren Prickett say, yep, my fault.
Yep, being aggressive, playing, going after the ball. Still having some issues.
Looks like it's a bloody nose.
I was going to say, I think blood.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Crowd is trying to keep everybody energized and talking about the communities that are here, supporting, and neighbors just down the road from one another.
Micah O'Neal so far has been terrific. The block there, then the kill.
She's got 9 kills on 15 swings, hitting an incredible .533 in this match. So her efficiency and her ability to terminate is phenomenal.
Purple of SEM and the red of the Amherst Broncos. Might have a timeout that has been taken now by the Mustangs. That's their second timeout. So was that a Bronco or a Mustang you just saw? I think that was a Mustang, right?
I know. There's some challenges there for us. So we're neighbors. We got the Mustangs and the Broncos. There's a lot of connections, more than we can probably name here today between these two programs and communities.
So 21-20 here in set number 1. Broncos with the lead in a back and forth battle between these two D1 powerhouses. Great up.
And I'm just so impressed. So impressed. These, I mean, they just are so well coached, and they're doing all phases of the game. I mean, from the defense to the coverage to the serving, block. I mean, offense. We're just seeing them do some great things. Balls are not falling.
Now they're going to clean up the blood that's along the side of the
bench area.
Yep.
They have made a substitution, so they're still tending to a player. It looks like, I'm trying to see who it is, their ponytail. vision of number.
Well, you can watch Nebraska Public Media Sports anytime, anywhere on the Nebraska Public Media app. Watch live streaming of NSAA championships. We have college player profiles, Big Red wrap-up, so much more content on our Nebraska Public Media app. You can download it for free and tap into all of the action. Josie Tressmer ready to go. Everyone's back on the court now and ready to begin again.
Here we go.
Off the tape. Left-handed kill by Claflin.
Claflin on that left side. Blocker's got to adjust to the hitting shoulder, being different. And she's doing a great job keeping the hand high, uses that wrist snap to get that ball to fall.
A tough serve, and it turns into a point for SEM. $22-all here in the first. O'Neal. The kill. SEM with the lead back now, and 2 away.
O'Neal changing it up. She's been coming with the heat. Here comes with the tempo shot. Just what she needed, the blockers. And just that spin on the ball. Look at that wrist snap.
Broncos still with 2 timeouts remaining, and they'll take one right here. So a timeout for Jody Fader. Her daughter Sarah Leary is on her staff. Her husband Kyle Fader on her staff. Her son is a NSAA, USAV, and AAU volleyball official. A lot of volleyball blood running through that family.
I was going to say, that is a volleyball family through and through, and very passionate.
And on the other side, here's a look at SEM and their tournament resume. They were runners-up in 80. They won it in 81. This is just their 8th appearance down here at state. They were here last year in 2022.
And talk about family involved there too. Assistant coaches are nieces of Tammy Kenton.
Misty Freeman, Megan Berg, both the nieces of Tammy Kenton. That's a good swing, a little pace ball by Herrick. And Herrick got the kill.
You can definitely see the game plan for the Broncos is work the line on the outside. Is challenge the line, make them make that play, and it's been very productive for them. If you look up and down to Amherst's stat line, just a lot of attackers in the mix too, really trying to keep it diverse.
Right in the middle. Wow. What a swing. And that gives the Broncos set point here in the first. What a kill by Prickett.
She's impressive, and just a great swing off the head of the defender.
Walk back. Opportunity here. Great up.
Another.
Tesmer. good reaction. Oh! What a swing in the middle by O'Neal, and we're going to extra points here in set one. What a swing.
Micah O'Neal comes up big, and you know if that's who's going to get the ball. She's got a triple block up and still finds the floor.
That's a double going to be called on Amherst, and that gives now SEM set point. Amherst had set point. Now Sumner-Eddyville-Miller, the Mustangs. Not yet, says Herrick. 25s.
Prickett feeding up Herrick, coming in that fast tempo. She's got a one-on-one matchup and just slices it right off the edge.
Bump set a little tight. Oh, but a great push. Right down the net and got the kill. Once again, O'Neal. She's got 12 kills.
Already. I know.
In set one.
And her hitting percentage is like .458.
Wow. Chicken wing.
Hannah Herrick taking a little bit off the ball. Block was up early then, kind of carried it down.
This could come down to who is fit.
This match, yes, absolutely.
This could be a battle of attrition. O'Neal off the top of the block. SEM with another set point.
And the Broncos are doing everything they can. They're putting a triple block up on her. Still, she's finding a way.
See if she can do it from the service line. She leads the team at aces. Late whistle, they're going to say point, and it went outside the antenna. And SEM gets the point and takes set number one. What a battle, 28-26 between Amherst and SEM in set number one. O'Neal leading the way. Hey, Kathy, that was a 36-minute set number one.
We're in for the long haul.
Life is full of milestones. Let Wayne State's graduate programs be your next big moment. Whether you work in education, criminal justice, business, public relations, human resources, information technology, or sports and recreation, our programs provide pathways to the next level in your career. Flexible and online, a Wayne State graduate degree helps you write that next big chapter in your life without having to put your life on hold.
When a family member receives a cancer diagnosis, it impacts everyone around them. It's at these moments that support from familiar faces makes all the difference. Our physicians and care team are with you every step of the way, from initial diagnosis, treatment, and beyond, as you enjoy life after cancer. Providing comprehensive oncology services right here in Holdridge, Phelps Memorial Health Center offers oncology and infusion services 5 days a week to help meet the care needs of the community it serves. Learn more at phelpsmemorial.com.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
Coverage of the NSAA Volleyball Championships is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Constellation Energy, and Aurora Cooperative. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Set number one goes the way of SEM and Micah O'Neill, and look at her numbers in set one. She hit 480 right on the dot, 480.
Right. I was going to say, those numbers are incredible, but the percentage to me is just outstanding. I mean, it speaks volumes.
So Tesmer will start it off with the serve, and a tough one. Free ball opportunity here for the Broncos.
And we're off to a long rally right out of the gate.
In the middle. Arbitot with the kill.
Kind of that 1-2 punch out of the middle.
Arbitot has 9 and 8 kills in her other 2 matches down here at state.
She's got 6 now.
Wow. Well ahead of pace. That is wide. Saren Prickett back to serve. She will also set now out of the back row. There's O'Neill.
Give her the ball. She gets things done. Like I said, you know, they've tried to slow her down with the triple block. Here she's coming off, you know, more to the outside, kind of in a zone between middle and left.
Off the top of the block, Grace John with the kill.
Nice job by John, finding those high hands. She's kind of that other dual setter hitter on this Broncos squad.
O'Neill, the dig. Right in the middle, right off the block. Herrick with the kill.
Herrick just smart up there, you know, not hitting into the block and just turning it off.
Herrick leading the way for Amherst. She has 7 kills.
And if you see, she really wasn't able to get off the net in really big approach, so she just had to do it with wrist.
Lasher-Cole with the ace. Big swing in the middle, not down. Herrick gave it a rip. There's O'Neill. Boy, they get O'Neill in system, and she's almost automatic.
Definitely, you know, and she's always working to be up.
Yeah.
And so you know that she's always ready. She wants the ball, and that's a great comfort, too, as a setter.
Tip try that time, not down. And then the other side, Herrick delivers.
I love Herrick getting back in there quick and that confidence to set her to big quick swing. And I think both these teams like to run fast tempo, you know, and when they get the opportunity, they are pushing it.
So now Herrick back to serve. And hitting error, service error. Amherst has played some really tough competition this year, running that 6-2 with Pickett and John. They played Class B Northwest and Lexington. They played up in C1 against GICC, Platteview, Kearney Catholic, which we'll see later today, Gothenburg. It's just been, and not to mention this SEM team, they've played 4 times.
Right. And that was a conscious effort to just push and challenge, and maybe, you know, Coach Fader said maybe find out where our weak areas are so that we know how to train and to fix those things to be able to play at that next level.
Yeah, there it is. You see playing up in all of those Class B and C1 games. O'Neal, that's a crafty shot.
Arbonat, I believe.
Oh, it was Arbonat, yeah.
On that one. Yep, we got O'Neal back in that service area.
7 kills now for Arbonat.
Quick tempo, yep. Free ball.
Well, thought that might have cleared it up, but it didn't. Kaylee Jackson with a good shot.
Just kind of dunked it over.
Yeah. 7-5. And the ace for SEM. 5-0 run, and that's going to force Jody Fader to take a timeout.
Updated Big Ten football score for East Lansing, Michigan. Nebraska 7, Michigan State 3.
So there is Jody Fader, also out of the Fort Kearney Conference. We talked about the Fort Kearney Conference in Class D2. That the team in there, but look at Amherst and SEM both out of the Fort Kearney Conference. Look, you know, we're 15 minutes apart. We drove 2.5 hours to play. I think they want to play, right?
Yep, absolutely. They're getting to play here in this championship, in this arena. Neither of these teams have been here and had this opportunity. And I just think NSAA does a fantastic job and has a venue, and how special it is to be able to play on the same court that the #1 team in the country is playing.
There you see what you were talking about, Kathy.
Yep.
Tammy Kitten's the head coach, her niece Misty and her niece Megan on her staff. Her cousin Jody Fader is the coach of the other team.
Yeah, definitely. And Coach Kitten said we're really close, you know, and it's a lot of fun to be able to do this too with your family.
So what's this make Thanksgiving like this?
I know. I mean, you've got to. It's got to be
very humble.
Yep.
Regardless who wins.
And that was one thing both of them said. We have such high respect and regard for everybody else too, and we all have this love, this common love for volleyball and the passion there.
So if you win, you don't take the championship trophy to dinner?
You probably don't bring it to dinner.
What about the medal? Can you bring the medal around your neck to dinner?
In your pocket.
Just in case.
In your pocket.
In case it starts to go somewhere, you always have that in your pocket.
You gotta pull it out of your pocket.
And the ace.
That ball dropped fast.
Yeah. Great serve there by Grace John. She was tied for the team lead with 36 aces, actually second in the team. Pushes behind. That goes off the top of the block, and the kill by Hagan.
I like that set, pushing behind, works the opposite pin. She's actually had a lot of open court to swing at over there.
And now all of a sudden Amherst, after that timeout, is on a 4-0 run. A little tight to the net. And the kill. Keely Hagan with another one.
They say keep them coming over on the Broncos side. Finding a way.
Back row, O'Neal. Yep. Find her wherever she is on the court.
Get her in the mix, you know.
Big block. Tip try, sitting right back over. Boy, patrolling the front of that net. Taryn Arbuthnot is just all over the place up there, along with Caitlin Ryder. That was Arbuthnot there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just staying tough, staying focused, watching ball, being ready, making strong moves.
Again.
A block, it's talking.
Off the block and out. Kaylee Jackson.
Jackson powering it into the block, getting that ricochet out of bounds, tooling it.
Second kill for Jackson in the match. Line violation called, and it is now 12-11. I'm just amazed at how tight this match is. Not just in terms of sets, but neither team really expanding a lead. It's just back and forth.
It's tight, and again, the rallies are long. It's earned. I mean, they are earned points when you get them, too. So.
Sydney Mao that time with the kill. There have been really 3 big runs, a 5-0 run, a couple of 5-0 runs, and a 4-0 run by each team.
By each team. Keeping this interesting.
That is wide, and we're knotted at 12. Nope, that's Arbuthnot. Swipes it off the block.
Just going up and mixing things up. Kind of that push throw into the block. And kind of carry it down on the way.
Boy, great second touch. Ryder just sends it over.
And that vulnerable spot, that middle of the court, the donut hole, or sometimes the black hole. Tight ball.
Still alive.
I love
and down. What a shot.
Never quit. And that is definitely what the Mustangs did. They just stayed with it, reacted, and found a way.
I didn't even catch who made that dig over. Was that Arbuthnot? It was.
Does that count as a kill?
Yes.
Oh, no, we've talked about it.
Absolutely. And there's another one for Arbuthnot, and she's stepping up big.
You know, you talk about Micah O'Neal, but Arbuthnot is doing a tremendous job and holding her own up there. She's got 11 kills, 32 attempts, hitting a .219.
Let's go down to the floor to Anna Bellinghausen.
Larry, Well, right now the Mustangs have all the momentum, but there was a point in the season where they lost 2 straight to Amherst, and Micah O'Neill's mother wanted to give the team some motivation and belief, so she got each player and coach a necklace with a mustard seed inside and a note that said, if you have the faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. And that's been a reminder for the team all year long, and even a talking point in their huddles.
Thank you very much, Anna.
A lot of these teams just motivators and
what's the theme, right?
Yeah, themes, but also I would say there's a lot of mental training and mindset. As we talk with coaches, they're very intentional. They're training the whole athlete, not just the skills and the knowledge on the court, but they're training, again, their thought processes and how they handle and manage emotions. So just one other example, and again, a reminder, faith, what we can do and in each other.
4-0 run right now for SEM. Let's see what the Broncos' answer is out of the break. Has not been an answer for O'Neill yet, and she gets another one. 17 kills for O'Neill.
And she has definitely caused problems for this team, but throughout the season. I mean, like you said, her hitting, I mean, averaging about 5 kills per set. She's well above that. She's at 17 now, and we're not done with set 2.
Wow. Powering through the block. That's Lucy Van Rankin. First time we've called her name. Van Rankin with the kill.
Doing a great job, being aggressive, going up hard. And again,
Josie Tespo back to serve. Sorry.
No, just a nice right side attack again, trying to mix it up and come at the defense from a different perspective.
Go behind, and O'Neill delivers again. It's more like that back one. It really wasn't a slide. It just that back one set right behind.
Wow. I just love, too, the confidence going up and going after the ball.
Cleared the net.
Yep.
Thought it was 4 touches.
Yep.
I was waiting for the whistle. So really opening it up now. A 6-point largest lead for either team in this match. 19-13 SEM on top. And the ace. And remember, it was Sumner-Eddyville-Miller that had lost, or I guess won the last 2 against Amherst.
Correct.
They had beaten them 3-1 and 3-0 after losing the first 2 battles between these 2 teams this year. That's right, this is the 5th matchup between these 2.
Yes, 5 times. And that's why we're seeing such an outstanding match. And again, them kind of a chess match, counter matching and knowing each other well.
Well, the saying goes, it's hard to beat a good team 3 times, but somebody's going to do it here today, right?
Yep.
There's another one, 21 now, 13.
Wow, just a big push here, 4-0 run. SEM pushing, wanting to grab this one up. Take a 2-0 lead.
And the service long. There's Joni Fader. Both teams had an opportunity at set points in the first. It went extra points, and SEM won it 28-26.
This one's a key. Key.
Great decision by Ryder. She had O'Neill right in front of her and instead pushed it to the pin on an open net for the kill.
And Kathleen comes up and delivers. Like you said, everybody's keying in on O'Neill. Just that change, that mix-up gives her an advantage.
Tough serve again. Leads to the free ball. On the slide. Off the top of the block. Good one-handed up back there by Lashenko. And then right down the line again. And Claflin is coming up big here in these last two swings.
Claflin doing a great job here. This one takes it down the line. What I love is she keeping that hand high and using that wrist to kind of control the ball, put it in the locations.
Into the block. And then just a little pace shot by Grace John.
Grace John doing a nice job taking that down the line. They know that's a vulnerable area. She controls it and keeps it in play.
Now back to serve is Josie Lashenko. No doubter from O'Neill. And that puts them at set point here in the second and an opportunity to go up 2-0.
She's the real deal. Love the energy.
Good one-handed up, sit back over. Opportunity. Tip try. Great shot by O'Neill. That is kill number 19. And SEM is A-OK right now. They are on top 2-0 after taking the second 25-15.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Have you heard about FAFSA?
It's like a form you fill out.
Fill it out and you get money for college.
Easiest way to get money for college, hands down.
FAFSA. It's a life hack.
It's your way in.
So you want to help me pay for college? I'm down.
Heck yeah.
Definitely. How is this not trending on all the things?
It took me like 30 minutes to fill out.
So easy.
How much am I gonna get? This is a hidden gem.
Fill out your FAFSA.
FAFSA.
Drink water, buckle up, fill out your FAFSA.
You've worked your entire life for this. Through the ups and downs, you've stood strong, building a legacy to be proud of. With all good things in this world, there are still risks. It's a part of life. You need protection you can count on. We're not just here to insure your equipment, your vehicles, or your home. We're here to protect everything you've built. Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
It may be small, but this little bean fuels power. It powers a food industry as a source of protein. It's a fuel that powers diesel engines while reducing emissions. It powers a state economy and bottom lines. And it powers the rest of the world as a Nebraska export. Yeah, it may be small, but we're finding more ways for this little bean to power Nebraska.
Coverage of the NSAA Volleyball Championships is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Constellation Energy, and Aurora Cooperative. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. SEM on top 2-0, but these two teams know each other well as we head to the third. And what a set that last one was for Arbuthnot. Taryn Arbuthnot now with 12 kills in the match. There is Taryn.
you've got kind of this 1-2 punch with Arbuthnot and O'Neill, and that's tough to handle. SEM scored in really bunches last time. They kind of got on rolls. They had 2 5-0 runs, and they had 2 4-0 runs, and really a lot of that due to the powerhouse at the net.
Arbuthnot starts it off with the serve. Pushed outside and right away, pulled inside and going line is Herrick, tooling that block. Good shot there by Herrick.
Herrick doing a nice job, and I love the energy she's coming out, and she's really trying to get her team going here as she comes out of that big swing and talking to her teammates at the net.
Down the line.
Yep, let O'Neill swing on the outside here. You know, she's appearing in a different location. You see her mostly in the middle. Let her have a whole steam ahead coming to that approach, and she can bury that ball.
Second overset not down. That swing is over the block and long. Serve into the net by Ryder. So here is Loshon-Cole back to serve. 2-2 in the third. Angle, did it get the line?
Yes.
It did. What a shot.
Grace John doing a nice job, and we're seeing them, the Broncos push it to that right side a little bit more, trying to get some more production in a different location on the net, and it's been successful.
Driving serve there by Loshon-Cole. O'Neill into the block.
Catches the antenna there.
Good break. Go to antenna or the tape? Yeah, it was the antenna. You're right. Okay. Good dig. Off of a heavy hit. Getting the second touch, goes off the block and out by Claflin.
As I say, guess who it is? Claflin. She came up big in set number 2. Another big play here.
Just long, boy. Good pace shot. Thought that might find the end line, but it went a bit long. Tough serve.
Good effort.
That live on the slide. O'Neill off the block. Set right back. Another great dig. And finally off the block and out. There's Amherst.
Absolutely. 2 big swings with big defensive plays on that. Comes back to saying defense wins points, and I just love that finish there, tooling it off the block.
Keely Hagan with that tool. Keely covers herself. Go the other side, into the block and down on SEM side, point Amherst.
It seems to me Broncos have a concerted effort to push that right side now and see if they can get some production there, and it's been working. But we're just seeing more happening over here at this other pin.
Free ball here. Run the middle and O'Neill. Block has been much better here in this third set for the Broncos.
They're slowing the ball down, giving their defense a chance to make a play on it.
A lot of block touches and keeping things up. That hit the floor, so it will be, they're going to say, a double called on the Broncos.
Popped up fast.
And the second, yep.
Didn't get clean hands. Nice ball to the outside.
Good decision. There's Sydney Mao.
Using Mao on the outside. She's got that beautiful long arm. Having her take a big approach and swing.
Thumb down, shaved off an angle. Nice shot by Mao. Amherst now up by 3. Just cleared the tape. Timing just a little off with the middles. Unless it's Taryn Arbuthnot who finds a way to put it down. Swipe, did it go off the block? It did not, it was wide. So SEM with the point.
I like the idea, Hagen. Just a little bit wide.
Jacelyn Hoos now to serve. Not booing, they're saying Hoos. Swipe right off the block. Arbuthnot again.
I say Arbuthnot is really making great decisions out on the court. I love her aggressiveness, but I also love her if I'm not in the right position or she's pulled in and so the block is in front of her, she takes it and turns it back, makes another shot.
Pounded into the block.
And again, we keep saying that name, Arbuthnot.
Yeah.
Getting into the action on the block as well.
11 digs, 1 block, 14 kills, already a double-double for Arbuthnot. Into the block. And then out of system swing, and Saren Prickett with the kill. Nine.
Serving for Amherst, Keely Hagen.
Keely Hagen now back to serve. Right into the block of Arbuthnot, who just hung long enough to put it down. That's 2 blocks here in this set. 3 overall for Arbuthnot.
She's up early, patience, but we call it hang, and I know you really can't hang in midair, but somehow she does.
And that goes out, point for SEM.
Push that bump set at a fast tempo to the outside. Paid off.
Broncos in for Amherst. To serve number 1, Josie Tesmer.
Tammy Kitten, her team on top, 2 sets to none on top here in the third, 11-10. Tough serve there, free ball opportunity here for the Broncos. They'll run the middle, block is there. There she is again, Taryn Arbuthnot.
She is having a game today, and when you want to play your best,
absolutely,
right here.
No doubt.
And folks, just a sophomore, you know?
Wow.
So that's exciting.
Goes off the top of the block. And rolled into the net by O'Neal.
A rare error, actually her second error in 49 swings today.
Big block on that right side. It looked like Herrick got a hand on it.
Going up against O'Neal. Yep, definitely feel Herrick took charge there.
Good scramble. O'Neal again.
Just slices it off. Great swing. She knows where she's at.
21 kills already for O'Neal. And then the kill from the right side by Van Rankin. Lucy Van Rankin, the junior.
It's her third kill.
Washington now to serve. Tip from behind the head, and Keely Hagan gets another one.
Tempo ball, finding that line again. It's her 6th kill. She's doing a great job too, hitting 250.
O'Neal denied. And then from that right pin, there's Grace John. Once more, another kill for Grace.
I think Prickett is doing a nice job really mixing up and utilizing her variety of hitters up at the net.
Look at the records for Herrick. Just incredible.
Yes.
3 different school records. Another kill.
Kill and a fist pump, getting their team fired up. Let's look at those again. Herrick's numbers are just outstanding. Career kills, season kills, blocks, doing it all.
Let's go down to the field. Let's go down to the court to Anna Bellinghausen.
Thank you, Larry. Resiliency's been that message from Coach Fader all year long, and especially after last year losing 2 All-State setters coming into this season. She wanted to find out who would be those leaders on our team, so she took the whole squad to Tree Brush Adventures in Fontenelle Forest. They did a 3-hour obstacle course where they had different challenges and really had to step up for one another. Coach Fader told me this helped just identify that leadership within that group and build confidence for the team going into the season.
So much of success in athletics is, yes, training and talent and running, but it's also the communication and the cohesiveness and the culture of a team.
Absolutely. You can't emphasize it enough. And great players can only go so far if you don't have those other pieces included and part of your program. And just talking with the coaches too, it's now a part of, it's just infused in what they do. We don't just have a practice plan. We also sometimes have a mental plan or a team culture plan. We even have special days for that.
Yep. So O'Neal with the kill out of the timeout. Good timeout there for SEM to stop that run as they try to close it out here in set number 3. Already leading 2-0 in sets. Herrick again, moving her all over the net.
Absolutely. Mixing things up, keeping the defense off balance. Blockers can't key in one location. They've got to work the net pin to pin. And Herrick's just competitiveness.
Good reaction. Oh, they're going to call it. Double, yep.
Yep. Just came fast. too quick for Mal to get her hands up cleanly as she was trying to transition to find a way to be a hitter.
Confusion there. Got it over. Free ball, though. Not down there by Arbuthnot. Swing is long, no touch. Point for Amherst. Now 3-point advantage as we get late in set number 3.
Cricket on the outside. She's in that hitting role right now, and she's doing a great job swinging, finding open areas. Wow, that was a
great up, yeah?
Yeah, that was a tough serve, and just keep it alive.
Off the top goes Herrick, not down. And in the big block, tried to get Sim back over, but it goes wide, and Amherst first to 20, and now up by 5.
Yep, Hagen and Mal in there. Solid and pushing for another point.
It's a little more energy here in this third set from the Broncos. Back row, not down by O'Neill. Tip cleared the net. And in the block.
There she is, Keely Hagen.
Wow.
Just, I think, got a fingertip, just enough on it to send it back. Here we get a chance to look at it again. Yep, that outside hand doing a great job pushing in.
In the middle. Arbuthnot got the kill.
Taking it back to that right side of the Broncos.
Herrick, not down. Swiped out by Arbuthnot, and she got the kill. This Amherst team has certainly seen their share of tough late matches. They won the Elk Creek tournament, finished second behind GICC in the Ord tournament. They were fourth in the Hastings tournament behind Platteview. They've been in some tough matches. This, no doubt, one of those, but they are now 3 away from taking set 3 and sending it to a 4th.
As you said, there's just more energy and confidence out there on the court.
There's a good little pace shot from Jordan Jackson. Yeah, Kaylee Jackson. Kaylee Jackson with the kill. Just wide. 2 away. Tesmer to serve. And a double. So set point for the Broncos here in the third, and a timeout. Nope, timeout not taken. Here is Tesmer. They will take a timeout. I thought I saw her signal. I thought I saw her signal timeout, and then she walked away.
Well, and we talked about that yesterday. She said, sometimes I wait and let them figure things out. They have to learn how to figure things out. And my assistant's like, Coach, you got to time out. You got to time out. But she said, sometimes they have to learn to figure it out. But
let's take a look at Hannah Herrick and her play. She is the middle blocker, middle hitter at 5'9", averages almost 3.5 kills per set, has 103 blocks on the year. She's been great here at state and even better here in the fourth.
I mean, she's got 11 kills. She's really doing a tremendous job. And what I love from her, she's taking charge out there. She's energy, she's fist pumping, she's talking to her teammates, really being that leader, not only with her play, but with, again, her voice and actions with her teammates.
24-18 here in the third. Amherst a point away from sending it to set number 4. And the kill in the middle.
Arbuthnot, number 17. She keeps going. She's just, and she stays within herself. When she knows she can really swing hard, she does. When she has to make an adjustment based on where her feet are in the ball, she does.
Set point number 2. They'll go to Herrick, who's blocked. Then tip back over. O'Neal with the tip. Boy, great and smart shot by O'Neal.
She knew the defense. The help came from the right side blocker, so that means that little area up front, very vulnerable.
Off the net. Herrick again. O'Neal blocked. And at the net, the block gives set number 3 to the Broncos.
And leading that charge, Herrick, right up there, matched up on O'Neal.
So the Broncos answer in set number 3, and we're going to head to fourth set. They win it 25-20.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please, let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
A lot of land comes with a lot of work. The Kubota MX Series is ready to help. You can mow, move hay bales, grade, and clear brush and snow. Equipped with a cab for any conditions. Loader lift capacity for jobs of all sizes. Hydrostatic or gear transmission options. The Kubota MX Series. For more information and participating Nebraska Kubota dealers, KubotaNesports.com.
Nothing is more local than where you work and where you live. Here at CPI, we're more than just an ag cooperative. We're your partner in the field and in your local community. We strive to provide farmer-first customer service every day in our grain, agronomy, energy, and feed divisions. By investing in our communities, we're supporting our customers, employees, and the future of the ag industry right here in Central Nebraska. CPI, making local matter.
Along with Kathy Wieskamp and Anna Bellinghausen, I'm Larry Putney. Good to have you with us from here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, where honey is being chugged. Okay.
Yes.
Or is that Carol's? I don't know. I'm afraid to ask.
Keeping the sugar flowing.
Yes. We are headed to set number 3, and the slogan all year long for the Amherst Broncos has been WIN, what's important now? And what's important now is taking this to a 5th set if you're the Broncos.
And the other part that Coach Fader talked about is resilience. You know, we've got to be resilient, and then it ties into what's important now. We lost the first set in a 28-26. We got to move on. What's now? And they've just worked their way into this and ready to push this one as far as they can, hopefully to a championship.
All about Nick's play mentality.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be SEM starting off set number 4 with the kill. Claflin, the senior right side hitter, the lefty off the block and gets the kill.
She's just quietly getting in there and adding to this offensive system. 7 kills, hitting .250, doing her part.
Goes behind. Mentioned it again. There's Claflin off the block.
Makes a great shot. And takes it up, pushes it in the blocker's hands. Soft tempo.
Starts coming alive. That's going to open things up for O'Neal. Just long. And SEM has opened up set 4 on a 3-0 run. Tammy Kenton, 6th year at Sumner-Eddyville-Miller. Looking for the school's first state championship since 1981.
Nice strong play up at the net by O'Neal. She takes that ball, the whole Broncos squad up tight. She just pushes it to the deep third of the court.
Kenton talked about kind of the progress of this SEM program and where they have come over the last 4 years and how many players they've had to replace. So just 2 years ago, they had only 1 starter return, and that was Micah O'Neal. Had to replace 5 starters and a libero. They did that with 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, 2 juniors. Came back that next year, went 27-6 as they're off to a 5-0 lead here. Won a couple of tournaments, 3rd at the conference, 1st at sub-districts and districts, and then lost a heartbreaking 5-setter to BDS at state. This year they come back and they come in at 29-4. All 4 losses coming from 2 conference teams who are down here at state. And we're looking at one of them here in Amherst.
And Amherst stopped a 5-0 run and want to try and start one of their own here.
There's that swing we've been seeing from Micah O'Neal on the left pin. 25 now.
Yeah, I was going to say, and she just keeps coming at you. And in this rotation, they use her on that left side. So different hands she's going up against, and blocker got to really key in, keep track of her.
Lashenkohl now to serve. Does not clear the tape.
It's a poor lift there. You can see right away she had to kind of lean over and get her hand on it. Just didn't get a good clean lift.
So Joni Fader settling everyone down. Tip try again. Way behind to get that. Bump set. Both teams still waiting for that good set to get a swing on it.
Really drive, too.
Here we go. And she tips. There's great cover there.
Yep, they've made that adjustment and wrapped around the corner a little bit there.
And then O'Neal puts it away, deep corner.
Well, and again, if that off blocker's coming up, that means there's more space in the back, and so she makes that adjustment too. And so she's reading what's happening, even if they're picking it up, she's learning from that.
SEM opens up set number 4 with an 8-2 lead and a timeout taken by Amherst. Well, how about Micah O'Neal? You know, in the first match down here at State, Kathy, she had 35 kills. Maybe on pace to do that again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, she's sitting at 26 right now, and we still got a lot of game to play yet, so that wouldn't shock me either, but just her consistency, that's what stands out to me. She doesn't make a lot of errors, even though she gets tons. She's had 71 swings in this match alone up to this point, but she has 4 errors. You know, I mean,
wow.
That's just,
yeah.
She's just learning, like I said, to place balls certain places, and then she learns from that, and then takes them somewhere and finds out how to get that kill and that termination.
76 kills at the state tournament for Micah O'Neal. That's impressive.
She is a workhorse out there too, carrying the load.
So Claflin now to serve out of the timeout. Let's see if it helps Amherst out, that timeout. I like the no tip there.
Yep.
She had tipped the last 2 times, came out of the timeout firing away.
And a good in-system pass, too. Players keen in on that ball handling. A great way to stay with that, Josie Tisner.
And net violation is called on Amherst, and the lead continues to grow. Big block. We're going to call lift.
Yep, sat in there just
a little too long. Herrick with the serve.
Great decision, good control of the ball. Everything was up tight. Just control it, get it in the backcourt. Grace John doing a nice job and being very poised.
What's that one back? As Kaylee Jackson had that sitting right there and just missed it. O'Neal again.
Here on the right side, they moved her out of the middle and pushed her to the opposite pin. I just love the diversity of the offense and having her swing from different locations.
First touch today, there's no double there.
Yep.
And it somehow leads to an SEM point. They're up by 6.
Free ball over and unfortunate. I believe Mal kind of got caught up as she was getting off the net. Couldn't get it out of the way or took it high.
Good cover. Just swiped right off the block. Arbuthnot with another kill.
Just a good, strong push, you know, and directing it to that deep court.
So Arbuthnot is now rotated into the front row. O'Neal in the back. Good up there by O'Neal. Oh, tried the pineapple.
Good up. Great puck. Love it.
Boy, Amherst played some fantastic defense. Back row O'Neal. Didn't clear the net.
I love the relentless defense, not quitting. Hagen had one. I mean, everybody thought was probably down. She pops it up, keeps it alive.
Not down. From off the net, Van Rankin thought she had an opportunity. Herrick with the tip. Great up.
Both teams are ready.
Van Rankin got it. Lucy Van Rankin. Clear, it does not. So Arbuthnot again with another kill.
I think that pushes her to 20.
Wow. So 48 between O'Neal and Arbuthnot.
Out of a total of 61. Carrying heavy loads.
Powered through the block by Herrick. Herrick has led the way for the Broncos. They've never won a state championship. Off the side of the block, there she is again. Hannah Herrick.
Kill number 13. She's gonna keep coming at you. She's gonna get her teammates. Keep fighting. She keeps talking to them. I love seeing her take the lead out there.
And in the middle, Arbuthnot. That's great timing right there. Good pass, great set. Quick up by Arbuthnot.
And she takes that and turns it. You know, that's the key, turning it off the edges of the block. Sees what she's got in front of her.
Again, O'Neal on that tight corner. Gets the kill.
And just knows the block pinches in from that side. There's space. You call it a money shot. It's money.
Lucy Van Rankin with another kill.
And just perseverance.
Yeah.
You know, Broncos really trying to get a swing along the net, a lot of different places, players trying to find those holes, which is tough to do.
5 kills for Van Rankin. Free ball opportunity. Runner in the middle, and Herrick again.
And you're going to go to Herrick in that situation, and she delivers.
So tightening back up here in set number 4, 15-12. What once was a fairly comfortable lead. There is a shot right down the line. That is 30 kills now for O'Neill. And she's hitting above 300.
And she just turned to her team and kind of given, let's push the throttle here. Let's go, let's go.
In case you're wondering what the record is in D1, it's 42, held by Kim Behrens. Former Husker, yeah.
That's the name, Husker.
The tip, and that's 31.
I love the court vision and also the knowledge of the defense that you see from O'Neill. They adjusted and kind of, the Broncos adjusted, kind of wrapped around the corner with their defense. Well, if they're all around the corner, then that middle area is open, and that's exactly what she finds.
Rotated over to the left side, and there's Grace John.
Grace John hitting 350 in this match too, so giving everything she's got to try and help get that team championship.
Grace John again. No, that's Keely Hagan over there. Number 10, Keely Hagan, as you look at Josie Tressmer. That's just right off the top of the block by Claflin.
Claflin's just keeping that high hand and just taking the ball over top the smaller blockers.
Served by Claflin. Free ball. And O'Neill tips again, got it again.
Now power is fun and explosive, but mixing it up with those tips, they count the same. And that counts up to 32 right now.
And a 5-point lead now for the Mustangs as they near 20 points here in set number 4 and up by 5. Mustangs hitting 222 to 150, and there's a look at kills versus the rest of the team.
Wow.
35 for everybody that is not named Micah O'Neill. She's got 32.
Do what works.
Yep.
Every team's got a method and a system, and they're pushing 6 points away from a state championship.
That was the final timeout for the Broncos of Amherst. So last timeout Jody Fader can take, but an important one there. You're down by 5. They're nearing 20. You need to stop this momentum right now of SEM if you're an Amherst Broncos fan.
And again, I'm sure the word resilience came in the conversation too. We've got this. Stay with it. We can do it.
Another free ball over. And a tip again. I think this is going to be a tip. Yep, it was. It's about 4 or 5 in a row.
Yep.
And finally the kill by Keely Hagan.
That's what the Broncos needed. And now a breath. And again, an effective timeout. And that's the thing. We've got to move forward. This play, focus right here. What's important now?
Great decision on the second touch. Hoos put it just inside the sideline.
And the crowd responds with the Hoos cheer.
One hand, that would be the set or dump. Little swipe at that one.
Swiping, and right now Amherst is trying to go up with a triple block. When you've got everybody pinching in here, look at all this open court area.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, it's really a matter of just getting your hand on the ball and over top those blockers.
Into the block, good coverage by Lashenkohl. Lashenkohl there again. A little tight to the net.
Kept alive.
Tried to take it on the in line, but instead a little deep.
Jackson, Jackson was just trying to clear to give her team the opportunity to reset. Just got a little overzealous.
Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was going to stay alive. But the ace instead for the Broncos. And a timeout taken by SEM. Hey, I want to remind you, if you'd like a DVD of any of these NSAA high school volleyball championships, it's really easy to get. Just give us a call, 800-868-1868. You can also visit nebraskapublicmedia.org. Cost $19.95 plus shipping and handling. You'll have a DVD and these state championships and memories for a lifetime. Here we are in the Class D1 State Championship. This is the 5th meeting between Amherst and SEM this year. Each team has won 2. Right now, SEM on top, 2-1, and trying to close out their first state championship in 42 years. Free ball opportunity off a good swing from Herrick. Herrick will have another opportunity. Swipes that over. No touch. And it is long. And SEM creeps ever closer to that first title since '81. They've only won one. It was in '81. They were here in back-to-back years. Runners-up in 1980. Won it all in '81. Have not been back since. Until this year.
They're feeling it is time. I love cricket. Big swing on the outside, but another huge dig.
Well, if you joined us late, this is what the entire set one was like. Long, long rallies. Set one went 37 minutes. We thought for sure we were in for a 4.5-hour match. And Amherst gets the point on the double. And we still could be in for.
That's right.
Who knows?
It is not over till it is over. We have learned that for sure.
Keely Hagan now. Back row attack is called on the Broncos. How about him? Herrick, 14 kills, 34 digs, 3 blocks. What a stat line.
Yeah, and I'm going to give props to Sarah Prickett.
Yeah.
She had a triple-double. You know, she plays that dual role. She's got 10 kills, 24 assists, and 22 digs. So,
yeah, pounds the hands on the floor after a big swing from the left pin to keep them in it. Hannah Herrick with another kill.
Sarah Prickett, like I said, taking on a huge role with that setter-hitter responsibility. Great leader for this team and incredible numbers. It's rare to get a triple-double.
Very rare. Just scrambling right now. Probably a big swing there. Somebody's trying to get in system here.
Great save right there. I love it.
On the slide. From off the net. Herrick again.
Prickett.
It was Prickett.
Yep. She's in that attacker position. She's got 12 now. She just keeps working. Great turn.
The block.
Great turn off the ball, off the hands of the blocker.
And here we are, championship point for the Mustangs of SEM, 24-20. Not yet. On that swing from the left pin, that was Hannah Herrick. 3-13. Championship point number 2 upcoming for SEM. Down the line, O'Neal closes it out.
What a fitting finish. O'Neal finishes the night with 33 kills, hitting .303 and earning the first state championship since 1981.
What a match from Micah O'Neal and this SEM Mustang squad as they win it in 4, 3-1 the final. And the Mustangs are title holders. When we come back, they'll get their championship trophy. SEM state champs. O'Neal leading the way.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
A lot of land comes with a lot of work. The Kubota MX series is ready to help. You can mow, move hay bales, grade, and clear brush and snow. Equipped with a cab for any conditions. Loader lift capacity for jobs of all sizes. Hydrostatic or gear transmission options. The Kubota MX series. For more information and participating Nebraska Kubota dealers, KubotaNEsports.com.
Nothing is more local than where you work and where you live. Here at CPI, we're more than just an ag cooperative. We're your partner in the field and in your local community. We strive to provide farmer-first customer service every day in our grain, agronomy, energy, and feed divisions. By investing in our communities, we're supporting our customers, employees, and the future of the ag industry right here in central Nebraska. CPI, making local matter.
Coverage of the NSAA Volleyball Championships is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Constellation Energy, and Aurora Cooperative. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Your state champs from SEM, they win it for the first time since 1981. Micah O'Neill leads the way with 33 kills. Time now for awards and medals, and for that we go to Steve Lemon.
The Nebraska School Activities Association, the Nebraska Coaches Association, and the Nebraska Athletic Administrators Association are proud to support positive sportsmanship during the state championships and throughout the season. At this time, we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Award for Class D1. The trophy is graciously donated by Awards Unlimited. The sportsmanship program is exclusively presented by Currency, which helps businesses grow throughout Nebraska and beyond. We are proud to sponsor this award, and we congratulate our Nebraska students for their achievements. Making the presentation are, representing Currency, Mitch Easley. Representing the Nebraska Coaches Association, President Greg Kahn from Wausau. The Class D1 Sportsmanship Award winner is Burwell High School. Congratulations, Burwell High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nebraska School Activities Association is pleased to present medals and trophies to both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Interim Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz and NSAA Board of Directors Darren Toby from Broken Bow and Robert Drews from Arapahoe. Here are the awards for runner-up Amherst High School. Head coach Joni Fader and her assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 4, Lainey Mitchell. Number 5, Andy Jackson. Number 10, Keely Hagan.
What color is it next year?
Number 11, Kenna Hagan. Number 15, Lucy Van Rankin.
Lucy, this is going to be gold next year.
Number 18, Sadie Van Rankin.
Hey, next year this is gold.
Number 20, Libby Mitchell.
Libby, next year this is a gold.
And now the seniors. Number 1, Josie Tesmer.
There you go, sweetie. You earned it.
Number 3, Hannah Herrick.
Look at that, another one for the
Number 6, Josie Laschenkohl. Number 12, Sydney Mao.
All right, Sid, look at that. First year.
Number 13, Saren Prickett. And number 14, Grace John.
Miss Grace, look at that. Add that to your chest. Good job, kiddo. Wow. Took on a setter position. Good job.
For these outstanding athletes in their school, here is the 2023 NSAA Class D1 State Volleyball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Amherst High School. And now to the champions, Sumner-Eddyville-Miller High School. Head coach Tammy Kenton, we have a special award for you. Coach Kenton and her assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 2, Taryn Arbuthnot.
You did it, Coach.
Number 4, Bryn Eggleston. Number 6, Katie Ryder. Number 8, Camden Olivius. Number 10, Jacelyn Hoos. Number 12, Jordan Jackson. Number 14, Ellie Scoville. Number 15, Allie Rohde. And now the seniors, number 7, Jenna Claflin. Number 11, Micah O'Neill. Number 13, Kaylee Jackson. And number 16, Mary Day. Presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual, Nebraska is Vice President of Agencies, Gina Pasota. And now for these outstanding athletes in their school, here's the 2023 NSAA Class D1 State Volleyball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Sumner-Eddyville-Miller High School.
SEM, your state champs in Class D1. When we come back, we'll hear from them. 25-21 in the fourth. They're title holders.
Yes, we are a bank. Keeping your money safe and secure is something we take very seriously. We're also serious about meeting you where you are, supporting our communities and the causes you care about, serving your individual and unique needs. More information at 5pointsbank.com. Sarpy County, just minutes from Omaha, offers lots of things to do this winter. For the outdoor adventurer, hiking, ice fishing, or snowshoeing at recreation areas. If you prefer to stay indoors, museums, art galleries, or indoor pools at the hotels. There's holiday gift shopping at local boutiques or one of the malls. For a holiday outing or a weekend getaway, Sarpy County has you covered. Go sarpy.com to plan your next adventure.
The way we use electricity has changed a lot over the years. What hasn't changed is our commitment to make sure it's there the moment you need it. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
Coverage of the NSAA Volleyball Championships is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Constellation Energy, and Aurora Cooperative. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support.
The Mustangs are your state champs for the first time since 1981. Coach, hearing those words, why does it make sense that it was this group to accomplish it?
Well, apparently, I just found out last night when some girls came to my room that when they used to have youth volleyball, when they would do push-ups or jumping jacks, that they would say, "We will be state champs, we will be state champs." And apparently, they were right because they are state champs. So it's just a great feeling. I'm so happy for them.
Coach, of course, you knew this Amherst team super well. Lots of relatives on the team, and then the girls have played them. This is the 5th time this year. How did you find ways to mix things up to come away with the win?
You know, we really didn't change anything. The girls, I just had a lot of confidence, and I really believed in them, that they knew what to do, and they just came out and did it.
Have to ask about Micah O'Neill's performance. What does she mean to this team?
Oh my goodness, a lot. You know, she just thinks so well on the court and places the ball so well. You know, I just can't say enough, offensive and defensively. And yeah, she's just the core and has played for so long and just has a lot of drive. You know, when you're a middle, you're playing every play. And when you're back row, and the defense that we play, you're playing every play. And so both our middles work their tail off, and it's exhausting, but they do a great job.
Yeah, lots of rallies in this one. How did you motivate this team throughout? I heard the huddles, I heard all the motivating speeches, but what really came down to it?
You know, just the belief, you know, the old mustard seed. That's, you know, in the middle of the season when Micah's mom handed those out, and you know, we just kind of used that each game, and when things were kind of falling apart, we just say, you know, you got to have that belief, and then they would come back together, and they would just never give up. You know, all season long we could be down 8 points and 7 points, and they wouldn't really get flustered. They would come back and they'd find a way to claw back, and they did the same today.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. The belief surely worked.
Yeah.
Let's bring in the sophomore, Taryn Albernoth. Come on in, Taryn.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks, Coach. Taryn, just a sophomore and being put under these lights in the brightest stage, right, in all of Nebraska. How did you find ways to step up for your team today?
I think I had lots of support behind me as well. Like Micah, every huddle, every play, she always comes up to me. She's telling me I'm doing good, hypes me up, gives me that confidence to continue going, and she helps out a lot.
Tell me about the belief within this team, because Coach was talking about it in your youth days, you know, doing push-ups and talking about going to a state title. Where was that belief set in?
We all thought we could do it ever since we were little, doing the push-ups and everything. I think finally coming into high school and making it to state last year gave us that extra boost of confidence and belief, like, we can really do this, we can really do this. So, yeah.
Throughout this match, so many rallies, so much back and forth between these two teams that know each other super well. What ultimately came down to it with just this toughness of your team?
I think all season we've worked on being mentally tough. Like Coach said, we're always down 8 points, 10 points, and we always find a way to come back up. We work on it in practice. We work on it all over. I think coaches have done a really good job of that.
Taryn, thanks so much for the time. Go enjoy it.
Thank you.
We'll now bring in Micah O'Neill, the senior. Also a double-double for you, 33 kills, 28 digs. I don't know if you knew those numbers yet, but what a performance from you. What went into it today?
It was honestly my teammates out there. I mean, they get the good passes, to get the good sets, to get the good hits, and I honestly couldn't do anything without them. They make me look really good out there, and I appreciate every single one of them.
Being a senior on this team, I know how much this means to you. How badly did you want this championship for yourself and your team?
I'd be lying if I said I slept through the night. I was so excited. I just wanted to play the game yesterday. I was like, come on, guys, can we just go? And so, yeah, I was just really excited.
I heard you in the huddle saying the faith is small as a mustard seed, really motivating your team. When you're out on the court, what makes you want to be that leader?
It just makes me want to be that leader because I just have so much confidence in those girls. Like, I push them every day in practice, and I know that they can do great things. And I feel like that's why I try to lead out there, is because I know how great they are, and I just want them to see that, and I want them to push to be that great too.
How about this SEM community too? You heard them in the stands. How much do they mean?
Oh, so much. I mean, we have probably the greatest fans in the state. They are so loud and so happy all the time and cheering for us. I mean, I'm so grateful for each and every fan that came out tonight.
Micah, congratulations on the state title. First since 1981. Congratulations, and go enjoy it.
Thank you.
Anna, thank you very much. Once again, SEM wins the state title. Here's a look at the final numbers. And they out-hit Amherst 207 and 154, but I mean, the numbers really do tell the story here.
They tell the story, and we had some great long rallies. Look at all the digs. I mean, I think that those are high numbers there, too, as well as the kills. But, again, just a great battle, a great finish, and what a way to cap off a season.
And once again, leading the way, Micah O'Deal, 33 kills on 89 swings. She hit 303. And so we've crowned 2 state champs in D2 and D1. Overton this morning, 3-0. SEM wins it 3-1 over Amherst. And coming up, the C2 battle, where Lincoln Lutheran tries to make it a three-peat as they go for their 3rd consecutive state championship. They have become a regular down here at state in these title games. Minden Kearney Catholic at 3 o'clock. At 5, it's Scott and Norris, and Southwest Papillion La Vista will round out our day later this evening. We'll come back and wrap up this D1 state championship. Once again, SEM wins it over Amherst. The final, 3-1.
Live sports and documentaries are part of the valued services from Nebraska Public Media. Fans of high school and college sports have a great way to ensure these programs will continue. Join the Nebraska Public Media Sports Partners Club. This is your home for Husker Volleyball, Big Red Wrap-Up, and high school championships. Log on to nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners and explore the benefits of joining. With your support, sports action will stay right here all year long. And thank you.
I see that PBS and NPR really challenge us to learn and challenge our thinking so that we think about things in a new perspective.
For 50 years,
PBS NewsHour is a daily at our home. We want to catch up on what's happening in the world, and we'll turn to PBS NewsHour. It doesn't sensationalize. It brings varying opinions, so you're challenged to think about all sides of an issue.
Next time on Antiques Roadshow, Vintage Las Vegas, Hour 1.
And then it'll be followed by Antiques Roadshow, or it might be followed by Backyard Farmer, depending upon the day. And it might also be a Husker baseball game. Be it a news program, or something about our environment, or our world, or a culture that we have never had an opportunity to really dig into deeply. To see something of beauty about this earth, PBS will take us there, and we're exposed to them.
I'm Kay McKenzie from Beatrice, and I watch, listen, and support Nebraska Public Media. I'm a history buff, so I never miss Finding Your Roots with Henry Louis Gates Jr. and Antiques Roadshow. They're a great way to learn about history and cultures from around the world. You never know what you might learn at a program. So join me and become a member at nebraskapublicmedia.org, and thank you.
Coverage of the NSAA Volleyball Championships is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Constellation Energy, and Aurora Cooperative. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. 2 state championships already in the books, and if you would like a DVD of either of these NSAA Volleyball Championships or any of those to come, just give us a call. The number is 800-868-1868, or you can visit nebraskapublicmedia.org. It's just $19.95, some shipping and handling, and then you can have these memories for a lifetime on DVD of these 2023 NSAA Volleyball Championships. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. SEM jumped out to the quick start. They won sets 1 and 2, but a good rebound from Amherst in set 3.
Amherst at set 3 kind of came back and really got re-energized and fired up and had some big plays from Herrick coming in, swinging big. But in the end, just the outstanding play of O'Neill, and I think that she just really led that team. We talked about that, and Arbuthnot, just a sophomore, really did a great job. But again, they are part of a full cast of players out on the court. We had an outstanding game on both sides. Well played.
Overton and SEM state champs. Once again, our final 3-1 for Kathy Wieskamp and Anna Bellinghausen and our entire sports production crew. We'll see you back here for the next state championship. It's in Class C2 right back here on Nebraska Public Media.